Yo, what is up, everybody? Steresco back again. Another chapter of the horror story, Red Heart, written by Jacob Harris. Hopefully, you guys have been enjoying it so far. Remember to like, comment, and share. Chapter 5. Eager to speak with Manami's mother, Yuko rushed to the Suzuki house. It wasn't one of the days she was scheduled to care for Manami, but Yuko knew she had to share the information she had gathered from Professor Akamoto. Making her way to the front gate, Yuko noticed what looked like Miss Suzuki watching her from the window. The curtain was closed, but it was clear that a woman was watching her, though it was hard to make out any of her features. With a smile, Yuko waved. The woman's response was to walk away from the window. The sound of a singing girl immediately caught Yuko's attention. From around the corner came Manami and her mother. Miss Suzuki was holding a bag of groceries in one hand and Manami's hand in the other. Ah, Yuko! What brings you here? Look, we bought groceries. Yes, we did. We were running low, so I decided to buy a few things. Please, let's go inside. There had been no chance for Yuko to ask about the woman in the window, as Miss Suzuki hadn't let her get a word in once she started talking. But Yuko knew she would eventually have the opportunity. Yuko and Miss Suzuki took to the kitchen table to talk, while Manami played with the stuffed panda in the living room. Oh, what brings you here today? I just wanted to tell you that I went to talk to one of my professors today. We talked about Manami. Yuko made sure to speak in a softer tone as not to alert Manami to the fact that she was being talked about. Really? Yuko looked to the living room. Manami was playing with her toy, just as any normal child her age would do. It dawned on Yuko at that moment that telling Miss Suzuki the truth might lead to consequences, such as powerful medications. He said that a child her age will most likely grow out of this phase. I don't see any reason to worry too much about it. Ah, that's a relief. I thought you were gonna tell me I should put Manami on medication. He then began laughing, prompting Yuko to feign a small laugh of her own. Miss Suzuki, I was wondering if anyone else lives here. No, it's just me, Manami, and my husband. Later that day, Yuko made a trip back to school to have another talk with Professor Akamoto. Ah, Yuko, come in. What can I do for you today? I was wondering if you could do me a favor. Just as the zombie sun began to set, Yuko arrived at the address she had been given by Professor Akamoto. It was an older house that was in need of better care. Paint was peeling in numerous places. The iron gate was badly rusted, and weeds had overwhelmed the yard. Even though she was less than enthused to enter such a dreadful-looking place, Yuko rang the bell and waited for someone to answer the door. An older woman answered the door only seconds after Yuko had rung the bell. It was almost as if she was waiting by the door, as if eager to have a visitor. Miss Watanabe? I'm the one who called you earlier today. Yes, you must be Yuko. Come in. Yuko entered and found that the interior of the house matched the level of unkemptness of the exterior. There was dust covering most of the dilapidated furniture. Different articles of clothing had been left strewn along the floor, as well as various other items that made each step a hazardous one. So, how is Mr. Akamoto doing? He's well. Does he talk about me? I think he has a crush on me. Yuko smiled politely at the notion. Having informed her host of what she wanted, Yuko was led throughout the house to the back room. More than a few times, Yuko stepped on something that hurt her foot. To keep from insulting Miss Watanabe, Yuko made sure not to let her know. Miss Watanabe opened the door and moved aside to allow Yuko entry. The state of the room made the rest of the house look far more inviting than before. There had to be thousands of newspapers inside. In some places, they were stacked all the way to the ceiling. Take all the time you need. Anything for a fellow newspaper enthusiast. The next few hours, Yuko scanned through newspapers with great fervor. The strain on her eyes began to wear on Yuko, as was the increasing buildup of newsprint that had rubbed off and stained her fingers. The least she could have done is put these in some kind of order. As she stood to stretch her tired body, Yuko noticed how dark it had gotten outside. She wanted to continue her research, but Yuko figured she would have many more opportunities to do so later, so she decided to call it a night. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the end, chapter 5.